During the toss, Parvez Maharouf was in the middle with Akbar Ali and Irfan Khan Niazi, the captains of Bangladesh A and Pakistan Shaheens respectively. And Akbar Ali won the toss and Bangladesh A chose to field first. On the money straight away, Ripon trying to steal a single. Oh, what a start that could be for the Tigers! What a start that could be!
Quick run taken of the very first ball. Kept his eyes on it. Abdul Ghaffar Saklan. Flicked towards the stumps. Out given.
Bowled him! Mero, magical! A wizard with the ball!
This looks okay. Very okay. The length, the line, hitting top of off stump. Outstanding.
Goes for the long hoik. This could be the first boundary. Was targeting mid-wicket, went towards third man, he'll still take it.
And I'm sure the bowler won't mind seeing that shot. There's a wild hoik. Yes, the idea was right, to put pressure on the bowler.
Lucky boy. The two boundaries he scored are both from edges.
And they are having some at the moment. The first one was the outside edge. This one comes from inside edge. But Ripon Mondal, I'm sure, won't mind.
A little half tracker. Almost takes the square leg umpire out as Ghazi Gori gets his first boundary.
Ghazi Gori taken that chance. Yes. Not too far away from that fielder. These boundaries will surely give some sort of confidence to the batters in the middle now. Of his career against Afghanistan early on, and he picks up his man right away. Oh boy! Rakibul Hasan, he's on fire.
Again playing for the turn. And it just holds his line between the bat and pad. Flummoxed.
It's again. Luck is going Shaheen's way. Rakibul won't mind though.
Have come off streaky edges. This for Arafat Minas. Had there been a first slip in place, it would have been straight into his hands.
There's a deep mid-wicket and long on.
Yet again streaky. Keep that slip, Akbar Ali. Keep that slip. Another boundary, another edge.
Slog sweep. Mid-on in place. He'll be a spectator. One bounce from the boundary. It looks like Arafat has been sent out with a clear plan.
Ball, live wire in the field. And today he's been asked to deliver the goods under extreme pressure in the big final.
Shot in the slot. And goes over the side screen. That's a maximum by Mas Sadakat. The first six of the finals, courtesy Mas Sadakat special. Beautifully hit. What timing. Old aim. Inside edge. Onto the stumps. And Zishan Alam.
Onto the stumps. Bangladesh strike again. They are in control of this game as Pakistan Shaheens are 49 for 4.
On the leg side. Should be at least a couple of, maybe even more. Maybe even more. Oh, does it trickle past the boundary? Yes, it does.
Last of him.
Mid off in place. And he drops it. Oh, Zishan Alam. 9 out of 10 times at the warm-ups, he'll be taking it eyes closed.
Bowled him once more. Flummoxed by the slower ball. Shoo for Saklan.
Uses the slow ones brilliantly. The ball keeping a little low. But Bangladesh A bowlers
cameo with the bat, and straight away he comes down and opens his account with a boundary.
Got that 22 of 23 deliveries in pressure situation in the semi-finals. The ball was in there, going past that point fielder, but it was hit so hard, so there was no time for that point fielder.
Big appeal! Big appeal! He won't get a second chance!
And wanted to go for the big hoik. The ball kept just a little low and didn't get it. And that is a plumb LBW decision to make for the on-field umpire. That is a big blow. The partnership of 11 runs been
with the 4.4 overs to be bowled, and Pakistan, rightly so, Parveez, you said, should look to get to 130, and if in the process they get a few more bonus.
Shot. They find the gap. Certainly it did. A 6, a boundary to break the shackles.
Blessed with timing. Just have a look at this on a slow nature of the pitch. He still gets such good timing. Gets to the boundary in a flash.
Long on in place, but it'll clear him.
Straight down the ground, always the best option.
Last ball, picks up the slower delivery and dispatches his over long on. Close. Hemant Boteju puts his finger up. And oh, that was crashing to the middle stump.
You have to bring him back on strike. Those for an over-ambitious stroke, and the ball has hit him.
Ball aim, nice and full. Ripon Mandal just gets the job done again for Bangladesh, and this time is the informed Saad Masood.
With this beauty, just have a look at this, straight and full. You miss and I hit, and that's exactly what happened.
Nice and full and bold aim. Ripon Mandal, he's turning the heat on. Back-to-back wickets, and this time as well, it's bold.
Fabulous, fantastic, what a spell. And Ubaid Shah didn't have any time to react. Just have a look at this, hits middle, that is accurate.
In the air, fine leg in the circle, clears him pretty easily and goes for a boundary.
And they will be pleased with this. Yeah, Muqeem not looking at the impact, taking his eyes off. Very awkward for him, but good for Pakistan, getting them 4 valuable runs.
Slower delivery again, and it's a run out. Ahmed Danial doing the right thing, trying to steal a single. And Akbar Ali had the presence of mind.
Courtesy, brilliant bowling from Bangladesh bowlers. Great execution of the plans that they had. Spinners bowled accurately, so did the faster men. And in the end, Ripon was just outstanding with his block hole stuff.
Pakistan shines after being put into bat. Yasir, Faik, they all missed out, as well as Ghazi Gori got a promotion. Arafat looked good for his 25 but could not kick on. Irfan, the skipper, gone for 9. Aziz Dania Lubaid set again, failed as well, but Masood was excellent, 38 of 26. Man of the match from the semi-final. He kept up his good work.
Partnerships, well, nothing great to mention. The openers are not troubling the scorers. Faik and Sadakat just 2. Ghazi and Sadakat 23. Arafat, Sadakat 24. 15 between Irfan and Masood, and 11 between Irfan, Masood and Aziz. 41 is the biggest partnership of the innings.
Ripon Mandal pick up the bowlers. 3 for 25, as well as the spinners bowl really well.
First ball of the innings. Good start from Ubaid. Gives it a charge. Habibur Rahman Chauhan gets off the mark with a 6. That's how he plays.
You need to know your strengths. Bats aggressively, but this aggression will have to be a controlled one because you're not chasing a big target.
Short ball, pulled away, over mid-on's head.
This was too short for Sohan. He loves them, especially when he gets time. Aziz tried to bowl that slow one. Looks in some kind of pressure, the bowler.
Pulled that away. Leading edge.
They know that that's a 6. Very short. Bottom edge. Didn't go where it was meant to go.
Nicely ball. This could be close. Given. Arafat Minhas strikes for the Shaheens.
You need these wickets at regular intervals if you have to win this match. Oh yeah, no doubt there. Jeffrey Boycott would say missing the off.
It was full. It was invited. And Habibur Rahman Sohan says thank you very much.
Habibur to go after him. What a beautiful shot that was. The bat sensibly. Wow. Another one.
Once again, pitching it too full. Right there for Sohan to play that over the bowler's head. I can understand what Masood is trying.
Long on, long off, or mid off, mid on. In the air again. Another boundary. Habibur taking on Masood.
And Habibur Rahman Sohan is enjoying his time in the middle.
Yeah, he is playing to his strength as well, Habibur. Right in the slot again.
Shot ball. And taken. Saad Masood has the last laugh. Not the best of deliveries. Habibur Rahman Sohan will be dejected.
In a hurry. Short delivery to be hit. A little late. Hit it. Reverse sweep there. Out given by the umpire. Maidul, what were you trying to do there?
It was not the right shot selection on that occasion. And the pace that he bowls Arafat Minhas, that shot was not on.
That's better. And clean bowled. Akbar Ali trying to play through mid-wicket off the back foot.
Just look at that. Sufiyan Muqeem absolutely unplayable. Goes away from him. He just drags it back onto his stumps, and that is a big blow.
He needs a partnership among these two players. In the air and straight to extra cover. Irfan Khan Niazi, one of the safest fielders going around the entire tournament.
Half the side has been back in the dugout. Look at that. Using the feet, not to the pitch of the ball. And Irfan Khan Niazi, you can't go past him. Maas Sadaqat among the wickets as well.
He lost 3 wickets. Oh, that's gone as well. Muqeem at it again. Pakistan spinners bringing it on.
The Superman for the Shaheens. Another googly. Going for the drive. The foot was somewhere else. The bat going somewhere else.
And through the gate. Brilliant bowling. Another one. Another one for Muqeem. Fabulous bowling.
Mrityunjay comes, Mrityunjay goes. Outfoxed by the googly once more. It's an action replay of the previous wicket. Rakibul goes for the sweep. Now that's a shot you can use against a spinner. Against the run of play, there is a boundary. Again goes for the sweep. It's his stock shot, it seems, and it's effective. That's 2 boundaries of Rakibul's bat.
So I thought, let me go after the bowlers. Let me try and put some pressure on them. Game is running away from us.
Goes towards the stars. And breaks them down.
It was a top edge, but swung the bat hard at the ball, and that is why it carried over the fence.
Goes for the double bluff and Rakibul picks it up. That's a freebie, a productive over. Just guides it towards the boundary. The guile from Mehrab. Aziz comes back in. Cuts away. And it sails into the stands. Mehrab, majestic.
Timed beautifully. Saw an opportunity there, Mehrab.
Top point, fielder says mine. Oh, and drops it.
Nothing else. They would take this catch 9 out of 10 times anywhere. It's just the situation. It is FAKHR was in a position, had loads of time.
Close, 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 and given. That looked, for me, crash into the leg stump.
As Bangladesh move further into trouble.
Yeah, Pakistan are closing the doors one by one. I think the final's theirs. It's the man Rakibul.
In the air, long off-field lane plays and clears him. That's an excellent hit by Sakleen.
By a few inches, and that was enough for Saklan to just thump it over long off for this brilliant six.
In the air, long off-in plays. Irfan Khan, it goes over him.
Wonderful stroke once more, just missing the Yorker. This time in the slot, and Ripon, who was brilliant with the ball earlier, now is doing the job with the bat. Great hit that.
And he does. Irfan Khan, it goes over him. That's the third six of Aziz and straight over long off. Lower delivery, sensible and very good fielding at the short extra cover. There was a chance for a second run. You got to give it for the commitment by, I think it's Saad Masood.
This is brilliant from both the batters, must say.
Bouncer, change of length. That's what I think Irfan Khan as the skipper would have given that choice or that idea. Another bouncer and running for it. Ahmed Danial, he misses it. There was a golden opportunity. Wow. Ghazi Gori did the right thing, threw the ball to the bowler, and Irfan Khan just letting the ball on a wide in to take two more steps. Nevertheless, a bye been taken. Bounce again, single been run, and it's going for a super over. Oh, we wish for a super over, we got a super over. We got the same thing 2 days ago when Bangladesh A beat India A. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's super over time.
Yeah, that scorecard. You have to give a lot of credit to these two batters right at the end. Saklan and Ripon making sure this game goes to the super over. Habibu top scoring with 26, and I'd like to see him come out to open the innings, to come out for the super over. We haven't seen him in the previous super over, but I'd like to see him, Habibu. He can hit those.
Yeah, you got to make use of your big hitters. It's just the 6 balls that you've gonna get. Muqeem, brilliant, 3 for 11. Danial, outstanding, 2 for 11 of his 4. Sadakat, 1 for 7, only bowling the 2. Masood, a touch expensive in his 3rd, picked up a wicket. Arafat coming back in the team, bowling magnificently, picking up 2 wickets for 5 runs.
Match summary, 125 all out Pakistan shines in Masood scoring 38, Ripon 3 for 25, Rakibul 2 for 16. In reply, Bangladesh 125 for 9 with Habibur, Rakibul scoring 26 and 24 respectively. Muqeem, Arafat, Danial pick up the bowlers for Pakistan Shies. Match ties, winners will be decided by a super over. A fitting end for a great tournament. Here we go, super over time. Short delivery, straight away, change of length.
Good start from Danial.
Bounce again, Ahmed Danial backpedals and takes it. Very good catch of his own bowling. The momentum is going forward as the follow through.
And as you just mentioned, putting the brakes on, running back and completing a decent catch.
Yeah, banking on his strength, Ahmed Danial.
Down the leg side, Ghazi Gori got an hand but just not good enough. Rubbing salt into the wound, wide, goes to the boundary.
He has had a tough time in the last 2 games.
Tailing down the leg side, hint of reverse swing. Ghazi Gori, that's a valiant attempt. Much better and clean bowls him. Length delivery, probably Jishan Alam expecting a fuller delivery. He misses it and Danial strikes for the 2nd time.
To go. Bangladesh are done. Both their wickets are gone. Jishan Alam must have thought that He should have played that for a single. Maybe Bangladesh should bat those first over, that 6 balls.
The 4 fielders in the circle, short third, short fine, power point and extra cover. Here comes Nippon. Yorker straight away, bang on the money. Could be going down the leg side. In the slot, running to speed stroke. Direct it would have had him. It is excellent cricket. Full toss. Fine leg in the circle. That's a dangerous line to bowl. And Saad must look at a good pace of that. That went like a bullet to the boundary. Oh, inside edge and misses the stumps. And with that, Pakistan Shaheens wins it in the super over. They become the only side to win this particular competition 3 times out of 7. Shaheens are the best team by far, remain unbeaten right throughout.
Great scenes there in the ground. The Pakistan players run out. They celebrate this win. Wonderful defense of a total which was far less than what was expected of them. 125 defended in magnificent fashion. Match going to the super over. Bangladesh matching them ball to ball, wicket to wicket. And in the end, the super over belongs to Pakistan. Great game, great Edwards for the Asia Cup.
This is by far the best final, the best tournament of the Asia Cup Rising Stars.
Tower, this is flight 737 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 28 right.
737 Heavy, cleared for takeoff.
They say every disappearance begins long before the final moment. But this one began exactly 8 minutes before a plane vanished from the sky.
Pull the mask firmly towards you and place it over your mouth and nose. Secure the strap and breathe normally.
It was Flight 217 from New York to Seattle. 132 passengers, 6 crew, and 1 empty seat in row 14B. That seat should have belonged to a businessman who missed boarding by less than 5 minutes. He had no idea he'd just escaped becoming part of aviation's most haunting mystery. At 6:52 p.m., the captain's calm voice filled the cabin. Routine greetings, familiar confidence. The weather was clear, the route standard, and the passengers ordinary. Yet in the cockpit, the co-pilot's phone vibrated. A message appeared from an unknown number. Just 3 words. Don't fly tonight. He stared for a second longer than he should have before tucking the phone away and forcing a smile. At 6:54, the aircraft lifted off into a golden sunset. The city lights below blurred into amber ribbons as the engines roared. Inside the cabin, conversation settled into a gentle hum. Someone laughed. A child pressed her face to the window. A couple ordered wine. It felt peaceful, almost cinematic. The kind of calm that never lasts. By 7 o'clock, the plane was cruising smoothly at 37,000 feet. The captain adjusted the course, checked his instruments, and made a note about light tailwinds. Everything was perfect. Everything looked normal. Until it didn't. At 7:02, the first glitch appeared. For 12 seconds, radar lost the plane's transponder signal. Controllers marked it as a minor technical hiccup. When the signal returned, Flight 217 had drifted 14 miles north of its assigned path. The captain brushed it off as turbulence, but the co-pilot was pale. He said he hadn't touched the controls. Down in the galley, a flight attendant felt a strange vibration under her feet. Not turbulence, more like a pulse. The coffee pot trembled, the metal tray rattled, and then it stopped. She told herself it was nothing, just the engines, just her nerves. In row 22, a passenger lifted his phone to record the sunset through the window. The video would later end up on a news broadcast. 12 seconds long, showing the wing, a fading sun, and something unusual. For a brief moment, a small white light seemed to rise from the clouds below, like another plane climbing. Only it didn't follow any normal flight path. At 7:04, the cockpit voice recorder captured a faint sound. A whisper. Not from the radio, not from either pilot. The co-pilot asked, worried, "Did you hear that?" The captain didn't answer. He was staring at the navigation screen. Their course had changed again, now showing coordinates pointing toward Alaska. "Must be an input error," the captain muttered, resetting the system. But the numbers kept reappearing. Then, just for a second, the entire display flickered off. When it came back, their altitude read 0. The co-pilot reached for the intercom, trying to call air traffic control. Static. No voice, no feedback. Just silence. Except for one faint male whisper on the frequency, saying, "He's still on board." In the cabin, the lights dimmed, flickered, then steadied. A baby cried. The mother hushed her, smiling nervously. A man tightened his seatbelt. The flight attendant stepped into the aisle to reassure passengers, but her voice trembled. At 7:05, alarms began to chirp in the cockpit. The altimeter froze. The compass spun once, then stopped entirely. The captain tried manual control. The plane didn't respond. Outside, lightning flashed. But there were no storm warnings anywhere in the region. The co-pilot's last log entry read, "Minor system fault. Attempting reset." After that, nothing. At 7:07, radar lost the plane completely. Controllers in Seattle watched the green dot fade, blink once, and vanish. No distress call. No explosion. Just a line of silence across the screen. Rescue operations began within the hour. Dozens of aircraft and ships combed the suspected crash zone over the Pacific. Nothing. No oil slick, no debris, no signal. It was as if Flight 217 had never existed. Days turned into weeks. Families gathered near the airport holding photos, waiting for news that never came. Officials speculated about mechanical failure, lightning strikes, even hijacking. But nothing fit. The weather had been clear. No SOS was ever sent. 3 months later, a fisherman off the Alaskan coast found a single life vest floating near a small inlet. Inside its pocket was a folded flight map, one used only by pilots, and a small USB drive sealed in plastic. Investigators examined the data.